Hey, what's up guys? It's Matt here. So, in today's video, I'm going to show you how I went from 13K to over 18,000 and how I did this by trading options, specifically calls on Robinhood. So, let's get into the video. Please leave a like. It really helps me out. But before we get into it, a quick update. I got a new job, so I haven't really had time to make videos. Um, I have been working a lot more and it has a lot of drive time involved. So it's been harder to make videos and I kind of wasn't trading anything interesting for a while. I just was buying stocks and ETFs and this past month I really went to town on the options trading. So I'm going to show you what happened and how I gained $4,800 this past month. So stick around and let's get into the video. All right, so as you can see here, it was a pretty crazy ride. I went from $13,000 to $9,000 and then back up to $18,000. So why did this happen? I'll show you. So I started this month trading McDonald's options. I just basically my thing with options trading is I like to have high conviction with the plays that I make. So I like to look at the 1 year and 5 year charts of any stock I'm going to trade options with. So when I look at a 1 year stock like McDonald's and I see minus 1.88% over the past year, but I see these big dips and big peaks, big valleys, big peaks. I kind of like that. So basically, I look at the year, I look at the 5 year. So I see, okay, over the past 5 years, McDonald's is up 37%. They have a lot of uh, dips and a lot of peaks. So I think, okay, well, what if I buy one of these dips and then sell at one of these peaks? Pretty simple, right? Well, that's why when I look at the year chart for McDonald's, I really like it because I think if over the past year it's down 1.88%, and over the past 5 years it's up 37%, we're probably in one of those dips right now where if you buy a McDonald's call, you're probably going to be able to make profit. And just a quick interjection here. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. If anything, I'm just some guy who's gambling and maybe getting lucky right now. But I think that my system works. It's been working this past month. I made $5,000, 30, oop, that's McDonald's. I made $5,000, 36%. So I think I'm doing pretty good right now. Of course, this could all change if something catastrophic happens, like McDonald's gets in the news for having salmonella in their food. Okay, the stock is going to crash. But I'm just going off of uh, good faith that companies are doing the right thing. They want their stock prices to go up. And I think we're in a really strong bull market right now. So basically, I looked at McDonald's, I looked at the 5 year, I think, okay, this dip, perfect to buy. I bought, I'll show you about exactly where I bought. So I started buying McDonald's, I believe, around pretty much September 18th because it's been a month since I started options trading and this is about 30 days ago. So I was buying McDonald's at around 300, 301, selling at 303, making that like 5% on the call. And then when it dipped back down to 302, 301, this doesn't show the full like lows and highs of each day. It kind of shows like the average. But basically, I would buy and sell each day, or every other day. I would buy a stock one day and sell it the next day because you only get 3 day trades per week on Robinhood, or I believe any stock trading app. You only get 3 day trades if your account's less than 25,000. So usually I buy it one day and sell it the next day. So I was buying McDonald's, selling it, and making good money on these peaks and on these dips and peaks. So that's how I made from around 13,000, I made up to around 16,000. And I kind of kept doing this for a little while, kind of getting uh kind of stagnated results for about 5 days there. And then this is when I bought McDonald's, I believe around like 303, and it just started to dip like crazy. Um, I'm not sure exactly the reason why this happened, but I will tell you, I buy calls for typically I buy calls for about like 6 to 7 months in advance, uh, or for the expiry, I mean. I'll buy I'll buy about 6 to 7 months till the expiry date. And that gives me enough time to recover from big dips like this. And since I have a high conviction that McDonald's is going to dip, but also go up, then I'll just say, okay, I can wait it out because I have time for my expiry. So basically, over the past month, McDonald's went from 305 all the way down to 293, all the way back up to 308. But I ended up selling around right here because I had gone through this from 16,000 down to 9,100. I was feeling very, very stressed because of this. Down $7,000, that's not something to be taken lightly. So basically, I held on. I wanted to sell so bad at $10,000 just to preserve my money and keep it just to preserve what I had, and then maybe I could rebuild from there. But I had a high conviction for this play. I believed McDonald's has its peaks and its dips and peaks, so I held. And then I sold at 305 because I was like, all right, I'm getting out of McDonald's because they put me through hell for 2 weeks. So I'm just going to break even on these McDonald's calls. So I went 16 to around 16, um, right there. And then I started trading QQM and Nvidia calls. So from 16,000 to 18,200, so the past $2,000, I was trading QQM and Nvidia calls. So I do the same thing with QQM and Nvidia as I do with McDonald's, but obviously these are growth stocks, not value stocks. So they have a lot higher gains over the past 5 years, but they also have, a more um stagnated dips. So they're not I honestly like McDonald's more. You just don't make as much money on it because it moves slower. So like any given day, McDonald's is going to trade like 3 million in volume, I believe. See if it says it down here. Yeah, like 3 million in volume. While QQM um trades, where is it? While QQM trades 5 million in volume and Nvidia trades 177 million in volume. So um QQM is like QQQ. It just has a slightly lower expense ratio. But Nvidia definitely moves like crazy every day. So I can trade on the if I was day trading, I would trade every day, but since I can't do that, I trade the day before, I buy, and then the day after I sell. So basically, I do the same thing with Nvidia and QQM as I do with McDonald's. I look at their charts. You see these crazy um, dips and crazy peaks, like from 2023 till now, it's gone up like 1,000% or whatever. So I think we're in a really strong bull market. I'm comfortable trading these because again, I buy um, February 20th, 2026. So that's only like 4 months. And then March 20th, 2026. So it's like 5 months. So I give myself some time on the expiry. At any given moment, everything could go wrong. So, what I like to do to stay less stressed out about it is all the money I put into my options trading account. I basically tell myself, all right, if this goes to zero, I'm going to be fine. And I like to tell myself that, I don't always feel that way, of course, because who wants to lose that much money? But with that, you can make higher conviction plays. You can be riskier with your money, and it ends up paying you out more. So, yeah, so basically, that's what I do. Um, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. I'm probably going to start making some more videos soon, so be on the lookout for that. Please leave a like, please leave a comment. Tell me I'm stupid, or tell me you like the video. Either way works. Well, another thing I wanted to mention before I end the video is that when you when you're looking at these on the Robinhood app, when you're looking at calls or puts, you can use something called simulate my returns. You add the option to your watch list, and then you go to simulate my returns. And basically, I look at the price of, I could look at, okay, what does this call sell at for um when QQM is at 242, and it'll tell me, pretty accurately how much it's going to cost for the call at 242. Or I could say, okay, 244 looks like it dips into 244, 243 pretty often. So how much is the call going to sell at there? And then I can set a limit order to purchase the call when it hits that. So I don't even have to be looking at my phone all the time. It'll just do it automatically once you set the limit order. And then you can do the same thing once it purchases the call. You can say, okay, how much does it go for? How much does this call go for when QQM is at 247.50 cents? It'll go for 2300 or whatever it is, and then you set the limit order to sell for the amount that you want to make, and then you can basically automate the process. So if you want a video on that, I can screen record on my phone, because I don't know if the Robinhood website has that um, built in. Maybe on Legends, I haven't checked that out yet. But basically, it makes it easier, less stressful. You can kind of look at the charts and say, okay, I want to buy it at 243, 243.60, whatever. And then you can see what the option sells at that price. You can set a limit order, and it automates the process for you. So if you'd like a video on that, comment that you would like a video on that, and I'll be sure to make that. So thank you very much for watching, you guys. Sorry for being gone, and I hope everyone's been very well. I hope you've all been doing well in this bull market. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.